When we first meet someone, we receive a lot of information about them. It can be difficult to figure out what type of person they are. That's why it's crucial to understand how we communicate. According to the study by Albert Mehrabian, a psychologist in the 1960s, 55% of what we communicate comes from body language, 38% from tone of voice, and only 7% from the actual words we speak. This implies that when we encounter someone new, we need to consider these three factors, along with what the person's appearance might indicate. So, if you aim to understand someone's personality during your initial meeting, observe the following signs, starting from the top and moving downward. Number 1. Eyebrows. Raised eyebrows. When someone raises their eyebrows, it's not merely a physical reaction to surprise, it's a diverse expression conveying openness, curiosity, and receptiveness. The upward movement of the eyebrows creates an appearance of widened eyes, which symbolizes an invitation for further engagement. It's akin to a nonverbal cue saying, "Tell me more," or "I'm fascinated by what you're saying." The slight change in eyebrow position can significantly influence the dynamics of a conversation, fostering a sense of connection and mutual interest between individuals. If you're curious about how comfortable someone feels, pay attention to their eyebrows. Our eyebrows tend to rise in 3 situations: when we're surprised, worried, or afraid. Next time you're chatting casually with a friend, try lifting your eyebrows intentionally. It feels a bit strange, right? So, if someone you're talking to raises their eyebrows during a conversation that doesn't seem to warrant surprise, worry, or fear, it could mean they're feeling uneasy, uncomfortable. Furrowed brows. On the other hand, furrowed brows represent a different facet of human expression. This facial gesture involves the contraction of the muscles between the eyebrows, resulting in vertical lines or wrinkles on the forehead. While often associated with concentration or deep thought, furrowed brows can also communicate a variety of emotions, including confusion, frustration, or doubt. When engaged in conversation, individuals may furrow their brows to signal their efforts to process complex information or grapple with challenging concepts. However, it's essential to interpret this signal within the context of the overall interaction, as furrowed brows accompanied by a stern expression could indicate disagreement or opposition. So next time when chatting with someone, pay attention to this hack. Number 2. Eye contact. The eyes are often described as the windows to the soul, meaning that the eyes reveal a lot about a person's inner thoughts. Understanding the type of eye contact someone gives you is all about considering the situation. For instance, if someone can't seem to take their eyes off you, it might indicate romantic interest. On the other hand, if you make eye contact with someone and they can't hold your gaze, it could mean they're nervous or hiding something. However, if someone's intense stare makes you feel uncomfortable, especially if they're not blinking, there's likely something going on and they might be lying to you. Pupil dilation, offering deep insights into one's emotional state and psychological processes. Pupil dilation in particular acts as a gentle but telling sign of excitement, interest, and cognitive engagement. When individuals experience heightened stimulation or excitement, their pupils dilate involuntarily in response to stimuli, such as engaging in conversation or stimulating experiences. This physiological response reflects an increased level of attentiveness and receptivity, signaling genuine interest and commitment in the interaction. On the other hand, narrow pupils could mean increased stress, discomfort, or cognitive strain, suggesting a need for emotional regulation or cognitive processing. It's important to consider environmental factors such as lighting conditions and individual differences in pupil size when interpreting this nonverbal sign. Gaze direction. The direction of someone's gaze provides valuable clues about their thoughts, emotions, and intentions during social interactions. Direct eye contact is often associated with confidence, sincerity, and self-assurance, indicating a willingness to engage and connect with others on a deeper level. When individuals maintain steady eye contact, it fosters a sense of mutual trust, respect, and connection, opening the door for effective communication and relationship building. Number 3. Side-eye people who are friendly and open to meeting you will typically have their body turned towards you and will maintain eye contact. However, shifting or turned-away gaze may show discomfort, dodging, or a desire to avoid conflict or close relationships. Individuals may avert their gaze when experiencing feelings of embarrassment, shame, or anxiety, seeking to minimize social exposure and maintain their sense of self-image. By attentively observing changes in gaze direction, you can gain valuable insights into the underlying emotions of someone. Number 4. Lips. The position and movement of the lips can convey a wealth of information about a person's feelings and attitudes. Pay attention to subtle cues such as lip biting, lip licking, or lip pressing, which can indicate nervousness, anxiety, or discomfort. Tight or compressed lips may signal tension, frustration, or withheld emotions, while relaxed and slightly parted lips suggest openness, ease, and receptivity. The lips often mirror the emotional state conveyed through other channels, enhancing the overall coherence and authenticity of communication. Number 5. Smile. When someone smiles, their mouth might not always reflect their true feelings, but their eyes rarely deceive. A genuine smile involves not just the lips, but also the eyes and overall facial expression. Conversely, a forced or insincere smile may involve only the lips, lacking warmth and authenticity. A genuine smile extends to the eyes, causing tiny wrinkles known as crow's feet to form around them. People sometimes smile to hide their true thoughts or emotions, so if you're curious whether someone's smile is real, pay attention to those crinkles at the corners of their eyes. If they're present, that smile is covering something. There's more to that smile than meets the eye. Number 6. Their verbal communication. When you meet someone new and all they do is talk about how amazing their partner is or praise their coworkers, it's often a good sign that they're a decent person themselves. Research suggests that when people consistently view others as kind, polite, loving, and well-mannered, they're more likely to have these qualities too. On the flip side, if someone is always criticizing others and describing them as manipulative or mean, they might have those habits themselves. They may also have a background of depression or a personality disorder. Number 7. Paralanguage or vocalics. Paralanguage refers to the nonverbal aspects of communication, like your tone, pitch, and way of speaking. Essentially, it's a fancy method of indicating that you should observe how someone expresses themselves verbally. The tone of voice includes various sound qualities, including pitch, volume, tempo, and intonation, which collectively convey emotional nuances and communicative goals. Individuals regulate their tone of voice to express a wide range of emotions, from joy and enthusiasm to sadness and frustration, imbuing spoken words with depth, nuance, and emotional resonance. For instance, if someone responds to you in a flat, monotone voice, a monotone voice may suggest disinterest, detachment, or emotional detachment, while a lively, energetic tone may indicate excitement, engagement, or passion. By paying attention to changes in someone's tone of voice, you can perceive slight changes in emotional state and interpersonal relations, enabling more meaningful and authentic communication with others. Number 8. Pace. The pace of speech reflects the rate at which individuals articulate verbal messages, influencing the rhythm, flow, and pace of communication. For example, rapid speech may indicate increased excitement, enthusiasm, or cognitive engagement, reflecting a sense of urgency or excitement in expressing thoughts and ideas. While slow speech may suggest relaxation, reflection, or emotional processing, allowing individuals to express their thoughts thoughtfully and reflectively. By observing changes in speech pace, you can learn insights into one's cognitive processes, emotional state, and communicative goals, increasing your ability to engage in meaningful and effective dialogue with others. Number 9. Choice of words. The choice of words reflects individuals' linguistic preferences, cognitive processes, and communicative goals, shaping the content, tone, and style of verbal expression. Sarcasm serves as a good example. When a person uses sarcasm, their intended meaning is often the opposite of the words they say. Therefore, it's crucial to note the emphasis placed on certain words and how they are delivered. By carefully examining the variation of language choice, you can figure out hidden meanings, hidden messages, and underlying intentions, enhancing your ability to understand verbal messages and engage in effective communication with others.
Number 10. Repeated nodding. Nodding is often seen as a sign of agreement. However, if someone nods excessively, it might indicate they're anxious about seeking approval. When you're talking to someone and they nod too much, it could mean they're worried about how you perceive them or think of them, or unsure if they can meet your expectations. On the other hand, consistent nodding could also be an unintentional signal for the other person to hurry up, similar to when someone repeatedly checks their watch or touches their car keys. Number 11. Chin and jaw. As someone tries to make a decision, they tend to rub their chin. They sometimes look in various directions, such as up, down, or to the side. This gesture indicates deep thought in someone's mind. If someone clenches their jaw, it suggests they're under stress, regardless of their verbal cues. This discomfort might stem from the conversation heading into an anxiety-inducing topic, or their mind could be preoccupied with something else causing stress. Number 12. Posture. The body's posture serves as a powerful form of nonverbal communication, conveying a wealth of information about one's mood, attitude, and level of comfort. For instance, if someone is walking upright, relaxed, open posture with shoulders back and chest open signifies confidence, ease, and openness. Individuals who adopt this posture project an air of self-assurance and approachability, inviting others to engage with them freely and openly. On the other hand, if someone drops shoulders, crosses arms, or closes body language may indicate defensiveness, insecurity, or discomfort, signaling a desire to create psychological distance or establish boundaries in social interactions. Number 13. Micro-expressions. Micro-expressions are fleeting facial expressions that occur spontaneously and involuntarily, lasting for just a fraction of a second. Despite their brief duration, these delicate signals provide valuable insights into one's true emotions, intentions, and psychological state. Micro-expressions typically occur in response to intense emotions or internal conflicts that individuals may seek to conceal or suppress consciously. Common micro-expressions include expressions of sadness, anger, fear, contempt, or disgust, each conveying distinct emotional nuances and underlying psychological processes. By honing your ability to recognize and interpret micro-expressions accurately, you can gain deeper insights into the true thoughts, feelings, and motivations of others, enabling you to manage social interactions with greater empathy, understanding, and insight. Number 14. Rubbing hands. It is thought that our hands show what we are thinking. When someone rubs their hands together, it usually means they feel good about something. People often do this when they are hopeful and excited about something positive going to happen in the future, and they are delighted about it. Number 15. Handshake. You can learn a lot from a person's handshake. If their handshake is soft and weak, they might be submissive or easily controlled. If it's too hard and crushing, they might be very dominant. The duration of the handshake also matters. If it lasts too long, it feels awkward, but if it's too quick, it might indicate some kind of issue. The person might not want a close connection with you, or they might simply be in a hurry. Number 17. Hand gestures. How someone uses their hands while speaking provides valuable insights into their personality, communication style, and emotional state. For instance, large, expressive gestures often accompany passionate or enthusiastic speech, serving to emphasize key points and engage the listener's attention. These extensive movements reflect a dynamic and engaging communication style, indicative of someone confident, expressive, and lively in their interactions. In contrast, restrained or minimal hand gestures may suggest a more reserved or reflective personality, characterized by a preference for delicate and precise communication. By observing the consistency and alignment of hand gestures with verbal messages, you can interpret underlying emotions and intentions with greater accuracy. Number 18. Leaning in or way. When someone leans in toward you, it clearly shows that they are attracted to what you are saying. Additionally, this action is a sign of respect. When someone moves closer and leans in during a conversation, it indicates they want to share something with you, making you feel trustworthy and appreciated. On the other hand, if someone leans back, it might suggest they are tired of the conversation or feel awkward for some reason. Number 19. Holding the baby. This might sound a bit unusual, but it's interesting to know. When you meet a new mother for the first time, notice which arm she uses to hold her baby. Research shows that happy mums often hold their babies in their left arm, while mums who are stressed or depressed usually hold their babies in their right arm. Number 20. Crossed arms and legs. Have you ever talked to someone who crossed their arms or legs while you were speaking? If you're on a first date or sharing a new idea, this isn't a good sign. Crossing arms and legs creates a barrier and shows the person isn't open to what you're saying. Even if they're smiling and talking pleasantly, their body language tells the real story. Psychologically, crossed arms or legs mean the person is mentally, emotionally, and physically closed off from you. Also, pay attention to the direction of their feet. If both feet are pointing towards you, they like you. If their feet point towards the door, it means they want to leave. Number 21. Shoes. Yes, you heard it right. A person's shoes can reveal a lot about their personality. We all notice other people's shoes, and studies show that our judgments are often right. Nervous or anxious people usually wear new or very clean shoes. Reason for this is because they care a lot about appearances and making a good impression. Friendly or easygoing people prefer practical shoes. Why? Because they value comfort and functionality over style. Calm and composed people like to wear uncomfortable shoes. The reason is because they can tolerate discomfort and stay relaxed. Lastly, aggressive or bold people often wear ankle boots. And the reason is because they want to make a bold statement and show confidence. Look at your own shoes. Do they match your personality? Number 22. General appearance. How someone dresses and looks can tell you a lot about them. If a person has neat hair, pressed clothes, and cares about style, they are probably very detail-oriented. Someone with a casual look or messy hair might be creative or just not care much about their appearance. If a person looks very untidy and smells bad, they might just be really lazy. Number 23. Imitating body language. If you've never tried to read people before, you might not have noticed this. But pay close attention in the future. When someone copies your body language, it means they like you and want to connect with you. This shows that the conversation is going well and they are open to what you're saying. People do this without thinking. No one plans to copy others. But when we feel comfortable with someone, we naturally start to mimic their actions. By paying attention to these subtle cues and interpreting them within the context of the situation, you can gain valuable insights into the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of others. Some of us are skilled at picking up on subtle cues from others, while some struggle and need direct communication. Reading people isn't simple, but it's a valuable skill. However, since everyone is unique, interpreting their words and actions isn't always accurate. Hopefully, these tips will help you improve your ability to read people. We'd love to hear from you. When meeting someone new, what's the first thing that catches your attention? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can create more content like this. Don't forget to subscribe for similar videos and turn on notifications. Check out our other videos too. Thanks for watching.